Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is doing just wonderfully on this wonderful. How many times can I use wonderful in the same sentence? Wonderful Friday evening for the next 7 minutes, and then it'll be a Saturday morning, at least for me. But I hope you're doing well wherever you may be in the world. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you had a good Friday. I hope that your schoolwork wasn't too hard this week, and I hope you got to pet your pet if you have one. I'm feeling optimistic. I got a 4-day weekend that started on Thursday. We take those absolutely massive W's. My birthday was a few days ago. Sounds like you're having the week of your life, my friend. Happy belated birthday. But yeah, sounds like a Poggers week. That sounds great. I would love that. Sorry, I get a very Poggers week next week. Well, besides that exam I have. And the studying for the other exams. And all the other stuff. But my family's coming up next weekend. And I haven't seen my dad and my brother in 2 months. So I get to see them again. And we're gonna eat and watch a hockey game together. And we're just gonna vibe. And it's gonna be so much fun. And I'm really excited because I haven't seen like my whole family together in 2 months. And I'm so excited. I saw my mom and my grandma a couple weeks ago. But then of course I got sick. I'm still sick, by the way. I still have a sore throat. I'm apparently supposed to get it checked out on Tuesday, because that's the earliest appointment that worked with my schedule. So, more acetaminophen. More acetaminophen. I literally can't speak. More acetaminophen for me this weekend. It actually has been helping. So, yeah. I get to skip Wednesday and Friday next week because I get to go to a camp and stay in cabins and such with my entire high school. I hope you get to actually stay in cabins. I was promised a cabin, or at least a lean-to, and I got a tent. A wet tent. A sandy wet tent on a beach in the freezing rain. So, I hope you actually have, like, space to, like, sleep and exist. That's poggers. And I hope you don't get what I got. Because it was awful. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. How'd your college experience start? Yeah, I slept in a rainy, wet tent for 3 days with 6 other guys. That's how college started for me. 4 bunk beds with 3 bunks per bed. At least you get a bed. Hey, listen, you get a bed. Listen, it's cramped. I get it. It's cramped. Living out like in the wilderness, not my thing. I get it. Going to the bathroom is way harder than it needs to be, and like you don't have like sanitation and stuff, and I get it. It's kind of gross. Like, but you get beds. Nobody got beds. If you got a sleeping bag and you got to sleep on hard ground, you were lucky. But no, hey, I hope it goes well for you. I hope it's not as miserable as my trip was, because mine was so awful. Mine was so bad. But yeah, I hope it goes as good as it can. Also have a fun thing that shall happen that I'll share with you. Hold up DMs real quick just because. Okie dokie, I am on alert. So when are we playing a game? That's actually a good question. I wanted to try out a new format for this stream. So I was originally just going to do a Q&A, but I figured instead of a Q&A, let me do a Q&A where we actually ask and answer questions. Because Q&As just normally devolve into whatever random shenanigans people feel like at the current moment. And I'd actually like for a Q&A to be a Q&A. So, what I was going to do is when I get a question from somebody, I was going to pop it up on the screen and leave it there until I fully answer it, so that anybody coming into the stream is more encouraged to ask questions so their question pops up on the screen. But then I was like, what if I just took viewer suggestions if people want to see games and stuff? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a viewer suggestions / Q&A stream. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know what we're going to do exactly. I'm leaving that up to you guys. I don't know where things are going to take us. But my roommates left for a party about 20 minutes ago. My other roommate is apparently like an hour and 20 minutes away at another college, so he's probably not going to be back tonight. So I'm going to have the room to myself for quite a few hours. And I'm sorry that I started late. I apologize. I just didn't want to start until I knew everybody was gone because I didn't want to be interrupted. But now everybody's gone, so I'm streaming. And I'm sorry it's late, but we're streaming. I can say I streamed on Friday night. Run 3, W idea. I'm down for some Run 3, honestly. I'm totally down for that. Yes, a Strem moment indeed. That reminds me of other Strem I have to do. Very important Strem. Which reminds me of that other Strem that I never did and I was supposed to do 2 months ago. And it just never happened. I hyped that up so much, and then I just never did anything with it. Oh, wow. People forgot. I hope people forgot about it like I did. Because if not, then... Creature Chaos or Doors? I'm assuming those are Roblox games. But I don't know. Try Not to Laugh. Yep, that's the one. I was going to do this massive Try Not to Laugh stream where people sent in clips for like a month and I was like, yeah, we're going to do it. It's going to be great. And I just never did it. So maybe if I get like a time where I'm just like, I know I'm going to have no one near me for an extended period. Why don't I could just, no, I'm not going to do it now. It's midnight. There's nobody here. I'll do it like at a reasonable hour when like people can actually tune in to stream. Creature Chaos is pretty much Creeper Chaos, and Doors is Doors. I don't know what either of those things are, though. I don't know what they are. I'm an uncultured human being, so I don't know what they are. But yeah. I need time. That's the thing, is I need... You're excited about the trip next week. Good! I'm glad you're excited, because if I was in your position, I would not be excited. Also, I just need to put this out there because my phone's literally been blowing up all day. Hold on, let me show you guys this. This is literally the thing I'm proudest of that I've, like, ever done. Maybe not that I've ever done, but I need to show you guys this because it's important to me. Hold on. Let me pull this up. This is important. I need to show this to you. This is what I was doing during my calculus class this morning. And I feel that this is important to share with you all. So just give me a second to get this pulled up. Oh yeah, also, new channel banner. Thoughts? Feel free to let me know what you think. And if it sucks, or if it doesn't suck, you can tell me that too. I worked on that during my 4-hour humanities class this week when I had nothing to do because we were shooting things and my group was done shooting. So, anyway, yeah, new channel banner, yoinked some Fire and Ice off the internet and then put some Canva text over it, and I think it looks pretty neat. So yeah, I just, like, I had Undertale and Among Us and stuff on there and I just don't play them. Plus it looked very bland whenever I didn't have a thumbnail for a stream. So now I've got this, which looks a lot better. Also, I have 3 unread Discord notifications. Oh, that's cool! Oh, that's awesome! Sorry, I just, they're public domain. Let me find the image. Fire and Ice. I just googled Fire and Ice and went to images. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Licensable. Here. Fire and Ice images. Adobe stock. I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's an Adobe stock photo. I hope it's free. If it's not, I can change it. But, yeah. Also, fear that's... What is wrong with my voice tonight? It's not even like I've been raising my voice that much. I haven't. No, it's okay. But that's great. You should be excited. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Yes, there are loud vehicles outside my window. I'm sorry. What's up, UO? How you doing? Uh, as a sports fan, don't talk to me right now. Just don't. Just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me as a sports fan right now. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm up in fantasy, though. In fantasy basketball, I'm up. I am up right now. And my opponent has Giannis, and I'm up right now. I'm up 6-2, okay? I'm actually checking right now to see if that's changed. Let me see. ESPN Fantasy. Well, that changed rather rapidly, didn't it? Never mind. Never mind. I was 6-2. I'm now 1-7. How did that happen? I'm 1-7. Okay. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I don't really understand fantasy that well. I'm 1-7. I take it back. I hate everything. Well, actually, excuse me. Shouldn't say I hate everything because that's not true. I'm getting clapped. Is essentially what I'm saying. I'm getting absolutely clapped in fantasy right now. I swear I was 6-2 and now I'm 1-7. I don't know how that happened. I'm getting absolutely clapped in fantasy basketball right now. But that's okay. I'll just never see those $5 again. But you know what? That's fine. Anyway, what I wanted to show you guys. Ignore me looking up angular speed from my physics class, and probably other things. Yep, I looked up angular speed, and probably some other stuff to try and get answers to my physics homework. The AJR subreddit. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Because I do actually have a Reddit account. And why am I getting this? Leave me alone. And I, for some reason, I don't know how I got here this morning, but I did. But if you sort by new, and you scroll down a little bit to this guy, you'll see I made a post on the AJR subreddit today. And it's got 6.3k views and a 98% upvote rate. And I've gained 85 karma, which is, yeah. And there's, how many comments are there? A lot. There's over 100, I think, but a lot of them are me responding to people. But yeah, I made a post on the AJR subreddit this morning about what people's favorite line or lyric from an AJR song was. I said it was, but I'm not there yet, so I guess I'll be alright. And some of the responses are absolute bangers, so I'm gonna show them off. Also, 2 people have shared this. I don't know to who, but thank you. We've got the entirety of the end of Karma, which is 100% valid, as I said. Then we've got Infinity. We've got 3 o'clock things, which is great. This thread is the gateway to you becoming a Redditor. Yeah, no. I actually do leave the house. Or, I guess this isn't my house, this is my dorm, but whatever, same thing. We've got the fast part of World's Smallest Violin, which is valid. And I even got to share an opportunity, or share a fun experience I had with my friends. One of the last times I saw my friends before I left for college. We pulled into my friend Mike's driveway. You know, that place I almost ordered DoorDash from here that one time. And the fast part of World's Smallest Violin came on. And me and Mike were just losing it in the front seat. And it was genuinely one of the best experiences I've ever had. And then we've got Netflix Trip, lyrics from Netflix Trip, which is a banger. We've got a lot of Humpty Dumpty lyrics, which Humpty Dumpty is the song that really got me into AJR, so fat W. 100 Bad Days is a great song. The end part of OK Overture, which W, and I said as much. The entirety of the click is a rabbit hole for anyone at college age. Honestly, okay, I'm just going to say this right now. I have started listening to AJR songs that I originally didn't listen to because they didn't follow kind of like the upbeat rhythm of like the songs that I really liked. But songs like Turning Out and like The Good Part are absolute bops, and they're so relatable. So relatable. And as you can see, apparently it works for people in their 40s as well. I can't take another Panic episode when I get off the stage, man. Literal such a W lyric. Such a W lyric. Oh, this was, I guess, me being an idiot. This is 100% from Weak, and I said it was from Let the Games Be. To be fair, it could kind of also be... Whatever, I'm stupid. Ignore me. But yeah, just this part of Weak, which is also good. They wanted heaven from me, I gave him hell. Probably my favorite line and like people just singing the lyrics. People just... Also, someone commenting on a Hollow Knight PFP. W comment. Let's go. Let's go, Alucinagi. W. Alright, anyway. WPFP as well. Yeah, so... W line from Finale. Definitely gonna... This person wants a tattoo of that line from Finale. This, I think, is from, Overture. W... this gives me goosebumps whenever I hear it. I'm pretty sure I said as such. Also, can I just say, if you ever want to watch an AJR concert, I strongly recommend you watch the Neo Theater tour in New York City in 2019. Phenomenal show, and the How We Made song is Don't Throw Out My Legos, and it gives me shivers whenever I listen to it. If you ever want to watch an AJR concert, watch New York City Radio Music Hall 2019 on the Neo Theater tour. It's so good. Then we have we have Thirsty, and if you're bleeping racist, then don't come to my show. Kind of surprised I hadn't seen more of that, honestly. But yeah, great line. Again, just the end of OK Overture. Great. Also, W to this person for being sober and getting out of their depression. Fat W. Humpty Dumpty again. Way less sad. W. Way less sad. Oh, this line from The Good Part is so good. Hello, Reet. Welcome to stream. This line from The Good Part is so good. I hit the end of the song and I'm like, ooh, yeah, this was a banger. And then they start talking about these things take time. Mom and dad, they have a good life. Oh, this line hits so hard. This is more Turning Out. Great line. Karma. Great line. Great line from 100 Bad Days? Yeah, 100 Bad Days. More Humpty Dumpty. Ordinary-ish People, which is one of my absolute favorite songs. I'm Not Crazy, which is such an underrated song. End of Finale, great. Next Up Forever, great. Yeah, oh, it's so good. I honestly, Turning Out is great. Turning Out is such a good song. This is a great line. Dear Winter, that's another song I've been listening to more lately. Oh my gosh, it's such like an adorable song. It's Jack talking to his future kid. Oh, it's so good, I'm dying. It's so awesome. It's so good, and it's so relatable. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I was listening to it during my CS lab this week, and I almost cried. It was so good. It was so good. It's literally such a good song. More Humpty Dumpty lyrics. Literally just the entire chorus of I Won't, which is valid. Well, I'm literally saying all of the things that I just typed out in response. More 3 o'clock things, and then this person just gave me an essay, and you know what? Fair. All of Karma. W. It's gonna get really, 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 really bad before it gets okay from my play. Another underrated song. That one's off of OK Orchestra. Really doesn't seem like there's anyone for me. Dear Winter, again! And again, relatable. If you put this scene on a movie screen, is it called the happy end? The good part. I'm telling you, the click is so good. Another great line from Next Up Forever. The chorus of Turning Out Part 2, which I discovered literally like a week or two ago, and it's amazing. More Turning Out Part 2. Wow, I'm Not Crazy. End of Finale. W. OK Overture / Way Less Sad. W. Humpty Dumpty. W. Literally all of these are great. All of this from Finale, amazing. This whole part, literally, it's just a tinge, it's just a little bit aggressive. It's just a little bit aggressive. Almost like you're lashing out just a little bit in frustration. And I love that about it. Because it's the final song of the album, you feel like you've reached the end and you're just releasing a little bit of pent-up frustration. And I love this part of the finale so much. Go. Yeah, there's just that occasional go in like a couple of different AJR songs. Gotta find a girl that doesn't mind I'm inside my head a lot. Again, another line from Dear Winter that's just so good. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, I might have to listen to Dear Winter on stream because it's genuinely such a good song. Even if I get copyright claimed, it's worth it. I didn't need the 4 cents anyway. But this line, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so relatable because genuinely, like, this is how I feel about relationships. Like, I feel like I will not be able to find someone because of how freaking introverted I am and because of how I just have this freaking mentality burned into me that it's like, no, people aren't gonna like me. Nobody's gonna want to, you know, be around me or whatever. I just have that burned into my freaking skull to the point where I don't socialize, and it's not good. I need to fix it. But oh, Dear Winter is such a good song. It's such a good song. Sober Up, W song. Someday hopefully I'll slip away and they'll lose me and I'll be seeing the world from Adventurers Out There. So good. So good. Another Dear Winter lyric. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm quickly just becoming an absolute fanboy for Dear Winter for no reason. Please don't say I'm hovering when I text you to ask about your day. I want to hear about your day. Such a good song, dude. It's so good. More Humpty Dumpty. We've got Sober Up and More Turning Out. W. I actually don't think... Oh, wait, no, this one. This one, right. This is if I don't know, anyone who's listened to Humpty Dumpty by AJR, when there's like that distorted part right before like the final big drop, this is apparently what is said in like that distorted part that you can't really make out. If I try to keep tears in my eyes, would you like me? Because the whole song is about hiding your emotions in public and letting it out in private. Right, the whole theme of Humpty Dumpty is you can't show emotion, you can't show weakness when you're around other people, and you can only release it and show pain and weakness in private when no one can see you. So it's like, if I do keep my emotions in, would you like me? You know, is that what I need to do for people to like me? No Grass Today is not a song I've listened to a ton, but it is a bop. And then this person apparently had a wallpaper of just AJR lyrics, and unfortunately it got removed from spam, so I wasn't able to take a look at it. But yeah, somewhere in the universe, somewhere someone's got it worse. Wish that made it easier. Wish I didn't feel it hurt. Another relatable lyric. More Karma. Don't Throw Out My Legos, which is one of my absolute favorite AJR songs. Oh, I didn't see this one down here. I'm gonna start crying. I've been counting sheep, but the sheep all died. I'm trying too hard, but I can't not try. Pretty sure I went over that one in the stream before I left. Just because people are 20 years older than you doesn't mean that They have their crap or relationships together. Look for someone who can be your best friend and don't ever stop trying to improve. Nobody's perfect. Also, relationships are hard. W individual. Literal W individual. This part of turning out, oh my... This is what I listen to on my late night walks when I'm just brooding. When I'm just stewing. And I'm just out looking over the city. Or just walking around campus by myself at night to get some space. This is what I'm listening to. This right here. So good. More, way less sad. I wake up and I'm not so mad at Twitter now. You know what? Fair. Valid. Bud Like You, great song. Extremely underrated. Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty. Wow, I'm not crazy. My Play. Oh, I hope I made you smile. That's all I ever wanted. All of the Entertainments Here. The Entertainments Here is a good song, man. I don't listen to it too much, but it is relatable. It's kind of just about, like, you start thinking about your purpose and, like, or you start thinking about, I don't know. It's like you start out with something that's, like, it's good and you enjoy it and you appreciate it and, you know, it's a positive thing to you. But then once you do it too much, it becomes a hindrance and you hate it and you don't want it anymore. Like, it talks about, like, your favorite song, but then you hear it too much and now you hate it. Or, you know, you set it as your alarm, but your alarm wakes you up in the morning, so now you hate hearing it. Or you start thinking about your purpose, but it stresses you out and you don't want to think about it anymore. And you just get distracted by whatever the heck is going on around you, and all of a sudden everything's amazing because you're not thinking about real life and the world and the stuff that actually matters. Great, like, song in terms of a theme. And this part of Finale is great because genuinely this is so relatable. So relatable. All I really want to do with my life is help people. And make people happy, especially my family. That's really all I've ever wanted in my life, is to make my family proud. And of course, my Lord and Savior as well. But, you know, really all I've ever wanted to do with my life is to make my family proud. So this line and similar lines really just... Maybe, this is probably why I love AJR so much, is you can literally look in, like, any song that they've ever made and pick out at least one line that's like, wow, that's really relatable. I really feel that. I really understand that. Or I've gone through an experience where I can relate to that. And that's what I think is so incredible about AJR. This one, obviously, it's just great. Repeated this one. Oh, this is a great one from Finale. This is a great one from Finale right here. This is kind of how I felt going into college, is like, how the frick did I get here? You know, what happened? What happened to the last 4 years of my life? So this one's relatable. Okay, this is pretty much just the end of Finale, which is valid, 100% valid, fantastic. But yeah, I just started, like, this massive chain of comments on the AJR subreddit. It got 70 upvotes. It's got 104 comments. So I've just been looking at my phone whenever I get a Reddit ping today and just being increasingly happy, like, oh, I forgot about that lyric. And it's genuinely, it's been so nice. So yeah, I did that with my day, and I don't regret it at all. That was a W decision by me. So yeah, anyway, sorry that I just spent, like, 25 minutes showing you a Reddit chain, but yeah. Because I was reading through it during my calculus class this morning, and I was like, screw it, let me post. One, for some Reddit karma, and two, these people seem chill, and there's a lot of comments on these posts. And I didn't want to do something basic, like, oh, what's your favorite AJR song? Or, like, I don't remember what I was originally going to do. Like, oh, what AJR song can you relate to the most? So I was like, all right, give me a line. Give me a lyric that you can relate to. Because I feel like some songs just have that one or two lines that you're like, that. Oh. Thank you, Reet. Thank you for participating. Good line. W line. Absolutely. All of Ordinary's People is a W because it talks about how when you're like just like everybody else, like nobody really cares what you do, right? When you're just another person, nobody cares. But when you step into the spotlight and you make something of yourself, that's when people start criticizing you from all angles. And that's an angle of the song that I really didn't fully appreciate until now. You know, it's not just like a, oh, you can't please everybody kind of thing. Or, you know, I want to do something with my life. And don't get me wrong, those are themes. But really just how when you start to become something and achieve your purpose and really go after it and do something with your life, you're going to face criticism. You're going to face setback. You know, it may be from other people. It may be from what you're doing. You know, it may be internal. You know, you cannot please everyone. Sometimes you can't even please yourself. But, you know, it just goes to show that, like, people who are quote-unquote famous, quote-unquote popular, people who are quote-unquote people who are doing something with their lives, you know, once you step into that role, you're open to criticism. You know, people care when you're someone in power who has a responsibility. People don't care when you're just another person. And that's an upside and a downside to being good at something or trying to make a difference. Is yes, people know who you are. Yes, you know, you're doing what you want to do. Yes, you're helping people, but you will be criticized. You will be criticized no matter what. Look at people like Mr. Beast. Getting criticism for spending whatever he spent on Squid Game, saying, oh, that money could have been used to help people in need. When people just ignore the other videos of him buying stores and donating to homeless shelters and literally giving random people money on the street and whatever the heck else. Like that kind of stuff. You put yourself in a position where people know who you are, you're going to face criticism. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. You could be the best person. You could literally do everything right, and people will criticize you. I mean, look at Jesus. He literally did no wrong. He literally did no wrong. And they killed him. That's probably the best example I can give. Bro literally just came around and was like, alright, I'm going to tell you guys how to live a good life and treat other people and love God and you will live forever in peace and happiness. And people were like, nope, 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 that's cap, nope, you can't do that, we're going to kill this guy. Humanity was, well, you know what, I'm not going to say humanity was a mistake because that's not true. God created humanity as companions for him. So I am not going to say that because there are no mistakes. God doesn't make mistakes. But, you know, sometimes you think about it and you're like, you know, you just look at what your previous generations of ancestors have done and you're like, I'm sorry. I know I had nothing to do with it, but I'm sorry. That was bad. It's not even funny. It's just really, really sad. I mean, look at, like, Indigenous Peoples Day. I mean, I hate to bring up, like, sour topics like that, but just look at that. It's disturbing. It's gross. It's horrible. It's disgusting. That it took long enough for people to realize, you know, that Columbus did what he did. But, you know, actually, the first I ever learned about that was my high school history class. I learned about what actually happened with the Columbus voyage, and I was like, this guy sucks. And then all of society kind of simultaneously came to the same conclusion, like, this guy sucks. This was not a good person. Why are we celebrating this guy? And then we made it Indigenous Peoples Day, and I like it a lot better that way. And I might just be like, oh, I'm woke, but, you know. And I mean, you can probably see that in a lot of different places in society, but whatever. That's besides the point. The point I was trying to make was when you are in a position where you are known and where you are doing something big, you are opening yourself to criticism, and other people are going to criticize you no matter what it is you are doing. That was my point. I mean, look at my channel. I've had people make. I mean, I'm a YouTuber with what 1.5k subs, and people have flat out made YouTube channels called "I Hate Mario Man 252" or "Mario Man 252 Sucks" to come into my chat and flood hate. Like, why? There may not be a rhyme or reason or any logic behind it, but you make yourself known, maybe not even on a big scale, on a smaller scale like me, and people are gonna hate on you. People are gonna not like what you're doing and try and tear you down, and you just gotta push on through it. And it's not easy, and it's obviously easier said than done, but it's what has to be done. You know? You can't stop it, you just gotta roll with the punches and figure it out. And you know what? You learn that. You learn that through time, you know? You learn that, you know, life is not sunshine and rainbows all the time. It's just not. You know, I wish it was. You know, I'm sure everyone wishes it was, but it's just not. It's just not. You know, it's life is hard. Life is not fair. Nobody ever said it was. I'm learning that firsthand in college. You know, sometimes you just get thrown to the wolves, and you got to figure it out, and you do. And it may take time, and it may take some stumbling, and it may take a couple of trip-ups. You know, you may not get it right away, but you figure it out. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And you may not understand why you're going through something in the meantime, but you know what? You figure it out. You figure it out. You figure out what's going on. You figure out how to adapt to your circumstances. And you move forward. And you know what? That's what college is. What's up, Gingy? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Jets and Giants are good. I know. What the heck is up with that? I'm waiting for the Giants to unravel like any given week. Just like, oh, that's the Giants. But they just don't. They beat the Packers and then they beat the Ravens. Like, what? What? How did that happen? I mean, we probably got lucky because Justin Tucker missed a field goal, but whatever. Jets defense is nuts. Hey, listen. Props to the Jets, man. Props to the Jets. I mean, Zach Wilson gritty, enough said, but, you know, shame about the Mets, though. I listen, honestly, as a Yankees fan, I wanted the Mets to go far. I really did. I wanted to see, there's three teams I wanted to see go far in the playoffs. I wanted the Yankees to go far, obviously. I'm a Yankees fan. My dad's a Yankees fan. My family Yankees fans, right? My grandfather was a Yankees fan. I want to see the Phillies go far. One, because my grandmother's a Phillies fan. And two, because actually my house is not too far away from a stadium of one of the minor league affiliates of the Phillies. So I actually watched guys like... I'm just going to rattle off some names of players I actually got to see play, which is pretty cool. All right, night, Gingy, man. Good seeing you. I got to see Bryce Harper play in the minor leagues, and that's pretty crazy. I got to see him play single-A ball, which is pretty crazy. I got to see Bryce Harper. I got to see Reese Hoskins play. I got to see Ryan Howard play. I got to see... who else? Who else did I get to see? Probably got to see Derek Hall. I got to see Darren Ruff. I got to see Travis d'Arnaud. Who else did I get to see? Anthony Goes. He's a pitcher now. He was a position player in single-A ball. I got to see Anthony Goes play. I may have seen Freddie Galvis, and I don't remember it. I think Cole Hamels came through at one point. I don't know if I got to see him, though. Mickey Moniak was the manager for the single-A club, and now I'm pretty sure he's one of the base coaches for the Phillies, so that's pretty cool. There's some legends down there, bro. Moose Mater. I wonder what he's doing now, man. Jim Murphy. You guys probably have no idea who these people are. Jim Murphy raked, bro. Bro hit dingers. Bro hit dingers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I got to see Bryce Harper, Travis d'Arnaud, Reese Hoskins, guys like that in single A ball. It was really, really cool. And I see that and I'm like, oh shoot, I watched that guy play when I was a kid. But yeah, I want to see the Phillies do well. And I want to see the Mets do well. I have a couple of friends who are Mets fans. I wanted to see the Mets do well. Just you know, so we could all kind of have teams doing well in the playoffs. And hey, the Yankees and the Phillies are in the AL and NLCS. Of course, the Yankees are getting gobsmacked by the Astros right now. The Phillies are holding their own, though, at least so far. How did Game 3 go? I want to figure this out. I know Kyle Schwarber. Was it Schwarber? Or Castellanos who hit a home run? Somebody hit a home run. Phillies. The Phillies beat the Padres. All right, W. My grandmother will be thrilled. Shout out, Grandma, if you're watching. I love you. Phillies up 2-1. Go Phillies. Go Phillies. Just because I said so. Josh Hader is garbage. He's probably going to go play amazing now that I've said that. But bro was looking washed after they traded for him, bro. He was looking awful. All right, anyway. Bryce Harper looking like a monster, but you know, that's just Bryce Harper. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, teams going far. I think I covered all the teams I wanted to see go far. And I originally got there, I think, from football, which has been a mess this season. The NFL has been a mess. But you know what? It's fine, because the Jets, Giants, and Bills are good. which means New York football is good, which means people are slightly less angry all the time, which is good, because I go to college in New York. Alright, but yeah. Anyway, I think there was another comment on the AJR sub, so I'm just gonna look. I think it was from Break My Face, which is a W, because that's one of my favorite songs. I think it was the pre-chorus for Break My Face. Let me see here. Was it the pre-chorus for Break My Face? Let me find it. Jeez, I have to scroll a long way down for this. What doesn't kill you makes you ugly. Life gives you lemons. At least it gave you something. That was my Discord status for a while, you know. W lyric. I need to change my bio. I need to put something in it. It's empty right now. What should I make my bio? What should I make my Discord bio or my Discord status? What should I make my Discord status? Did Gingy mention Giants? Yo, my dad's favorite team. Also my dad's favorite team. Also my favorite team. AJR song. Yeah, well, there's like a lot of them. That's the problem. I should definitely probably do AJR lyrics. I just gotta pick AJR lyrics. I feel like I should do Dear Winter lyrics because I was talking about Dear Winter a lot. What Dear Winter lyrics should I... Let me Google the lyrics of Dear Winter. Hold on. Dear Winter lyrics. Oh, this is such a good song. This is such a good song. Oh, nope, just this one. This one, just this one. Just the ending. Just the ending. Make it happen. Make it happen. Oh, no. Oh, it's too much. Can I trim off the... I don't want to trim it off, though. Oh, I need nitro ASAP. I need nitro. I need nitro, but I don't need nitro. If you get what I'm saying. I need it, but I don't need it. Don't you dare get any ideas. Don't you freaking dare. I refuse. I refuse. If you gift me Nitro, I will cry. I will end stream. I will delete everything. Don't you dare. Just don't you freaking dare. Any chance of stream tomorrow? Now that you've said that, no. I will not stream tomorrow. I'm looking for your mom. I gotta find a girl that doesn't mind that I'm inside my head a lot. W lyric. W lyric. Oh, this song is so good. I'll be sad though. Well, I will take sad over me get monies. We're not going to clear after today. We're going to not clear. Because it's a W. Oh, it's such a W. Dear Winter is such a W. Find no money? Okay. Then maybe I will strum. If no money, then I may strum. But if I'm going to get Nitro, I'll buy my own Nitro. And I don't need Nitro. I just have to, like, work around things so that I can shorten lyrics so that they fit in my bio. Your birthday's coming up. Oh, it is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Kind of. Not really. Not really. But sorta. Sorta, I guess. Kinda. It's like, what? 40-ish days away? Eh. Where the frig did that year go? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be 19. Ah! No, seriously. 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 No, wait, no, I'm having an existential crisis. What happened? What happened? Ah, where did my 18-year-oldness go? I just turned 18. What happened? Where did that year go? I'm literally shaking. No, like, I'm genuinely having trouble processing this. Like, this is not okay. Like, I'm genuinely having issues processing the fact that I'm going to be 19 in 6 weeks. Ah. Oh, no. What happened? I literally remember my birthday evening. I remember my birthday evening. I remember it was December 4th. December 4th. I had just taken my calculus exam, my second calculus 2 exam. I had Paul and Gingy over. We went to Walmart. Pretty sure one of them got a ball stuck in the ceiling. But that place is like the back rooms of the United States. I read that comment somewhere on YouTube and it's a WT. But I remember that evening. Jeez. Oh. That's the week when that thing happened. Oh, that was the week that thing happened. Oh, no. That was the week that thing happened. The thing we don't talk about. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I remember it all. And I don't wanna remember that. And then I got a random text at an IHOP, like, frickin' 4 or 5 months later, I got a random text from that person while I was eating at an IHOP with my friends. It was just the weirdest circumstance. Like, it was our, like, what was it? Was it like our last day of school or something? It was like, freaking, we had to be in so we could go to prom or something. And, like, and then we all went to IHOP, and then I got a text saying, hey, do you remember who I am? And then I looked at the number, and I was like, oh, it's you. And like, hey. Like, hi, how are you? You remember that week before my birthday? You remember that week? You remember that? You remember that? When you wouldn't prove you were a human being? You remember that? You remember that? Because I do. I remember it. I remember it very vividly. How would one attempt to send mail to you? Fear, I trust you. I do have a mailing address. I'm like, I was like, not, I wasn't sure whether to give it out because it's kind of personal, because it has to include very specific information about where I live. And I'd really prefer if people didn't show up unannounced looking for Mario Man 252 on a college campus. Not that I expect many people would do that, but I do have a mailing address. That's how my parents and my grandma and people get things to me, is through, because I do actually have a mailing address. There's already enough people randomly going, yo, Mario Man! There's already enough people doing that on campus. We don't need more people from off campus coming on campus looking for me and getting escorted out by security. We don't need that. Because you have to be very specific about the address or it's not going to get to me. So, yeah. So it's kind of like a P.O. box, but better. I'm going to show up one day. Well, I guess it serves me right, because I did show up at your hotel in Florida that one time. I did just kind of show up. So, I guess it kind of serves me right. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're probably very, 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 very confused. Hold on just 1 second. What's up, Henry Morgan? Sorry, I was taken aback. You have the exact same profile picture as one of my best friends. Who unfortunately I haven't spoken to in quite some time. You have the exact same PFP. Do I have Rocket League? I don't know if I have it downloaded, but I do have it on the Epic Games Store. I haven't played Rocket League in a very long time. I wouldn't be opposed to playing Rocket League, you know. Give it a shot. I don't play on the sticks much anymore, though. I'm more of a keyboard gamer than a controller gamer, unless I'm playing Slime Rancher or 2K or something. I'm still yet to play 2K here, even though my roommate has a PlayStation and he has 2K. I should run up some 2K after my next set of exams. Relieve some stress. Get bro on my team. Drop 100 doll hairs. Pull some pink diamonds. Alright, bye Henry. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, if you don't remember the time I showed up to the hotel that Fear was staying at in Florida, then, you know. I wonder if anyone actually knows that joke. Or if people are just very, 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 very confused. Wait, oh, that's right, you did have... you did have that picture, wait. Wait, you did actually have a picture. Wait, I forgot. I forgot you made that. That was a strange phone call. It was like me, Fear, Luna, Cheese, Hunter might have been there, I don't remember. I was just in the car coming back from, where was I? I think I was in Key West. I was going back to Marathon Key. And somehow it came up, because Fear was also on vacation at this time, and somehow it just came up that I was outside of Fear's hotel, like, in the parking lot. Or, like, I broke into the hotel that Fear was staying at or something. I don't remember how we got to this topic. But, somehow that happened. And I think there was eventually an image of a hotel with Mario photoshopped into it. And it was just funny for no reason. And but then it was... But then it was actually funny because we actually ended up going to the same place in Florida. Like, you were there before me, obviously, but we did end up actually both going to the same location, just at different times. And it was legitimately kind of cool. Actually, wait, did I bring that shirt with me? Oh, no, I don't think I did. Shambles. You could ask my parents. My parents are asking for things to bring. I might ask them to bring the shirt of the Dolphin Research Center. Yes, that place. What's up, Ricky? I might ask them to bring the Dolphin Research Center shirt for the vibes. But yeah, then it just kind of became a meme that I just showed up outside Fear's hotel and was just like, hi. And then it just became canon. I took a vacation from the sun for a little bit. And I just kind of showed up and I was like, yo. That was a good trip. Wish I enjoyed it more, though. But you know, intrusive thoughts. It's alright. I'm on medications now. Anyway. Yeah. It's 1 a.m. and I'm, like, not tired. Whatever. I started streaming at midnight, so I guess I really shouldn't be that tired. I've only been streaming for an hour. Whatever. Why do I have the most energy at, like, 1 o'clock in the morning? This doesn't make any sense. Do I pull the trigger on some late night learning? Do I do it? Is there anywhere open at 2 a.m.? Do we do it? Do we do it? Do we do it? I'm kind of hungry. That bowl of fruit was a solid, like, 4 or 5 hours ago. You know? I mean, I got some money. I got a little bit of money to donate. I got a little bit of donation money left. I could get from, like, Big Apple again. Or Amonte's. Because they actually pull in the... They actually pull in front of the residence hall instead of going across campus. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have food. Like, I could heat up some ramen. But I'm trying to save that for emergencies. Then again, I am, like, halfway through my semester. And I have eaten 0 ramen. And I'm pretty... How many cups of ramen? I have 8 cups of ramen, and I've eaten 0 of them. So I'm actually kind of glad that I haven't... dipped into the ramen supply yet. That's kind of a good thing. But I don't have a lot of actual, like, physical, actual food around here. So, yeah. Imagine sleeping on a weekend. Couldn't be me. I go to bed at, like, 3 a.m. and I wake up at 2 p.m. on the weekends. It's not okay. I need to not do that. I need to get up at, like, 10 a.m. so I can actually be productive with my day and study and stuff, and then I can actually enjoy, like... Hold up. Did our hockey team win tonight? Oh, well, it was an exhibition game, but... Did we win? Did we win the exhibition? No, we lost the exhibition. No, that was another game that we lost. The results are just not, out yet. The game was supposed to be at 7 p.m. Okay, whatever. I didn't go. I didn't go. I had computer science things happening. I'm a little bit hungry. I might go eat some fun. Hold on. Let me see what kind of food I have. I've got some barbecue Lay's potato chips. I got some Pringles. got? How many packages? I have one package of Little Bites left. From my bowl that I bought like my second week that I was here. Do I go with the white cheddar Cheez-Its? They're kind of mid. They're kind of mid. Not gonna lie. I have granola bars, but they're the crunchy ones, so they're gonna fall apart. I do have chewy granola bars. Actually, I think I've been sleeping on the chewy granola bars. 100 calories per granola bar. Only 1 gram of fat. 7 grams of sugar. Yeah. Could be worse. Might have myself some granola bars. Yeah, then I've got these. Oh, this is a chewy granola bar too. Wait a minute, how many of these do I have? Oh, it's just the fruit and nut bars. Never mind, I don't really like nuts that much. I'll have some granola bars, I guess. Have some Kirkland Signature chocolate chip soft and chewy granola bars. Kind of surprised the snack hoard has lasted as long as it has. And by granola bar, of course, they mean granola on one side, chocolate chips on the other. It's a dub, man. Always been a fan of the chewy granola bars. There were some back in the day that were like, they were like cookies and cream granola bars and like peanut butter granola bars and stuff like that with like peanut butter chips in them. Then there was some chemical in them, so my parents stopped buying them. And I mean, fair enough. But those were good. Pretty sure they had like a layer of chocolate on them too. These are alright. I'm enjoying it. What chemical was in it? It's a good question. I don't know if this is the same granola bars. I don't know what listeria is. It's a bacteria. Listeriosis is a serious infection usually caused by eating food contaminated with listeria. Mild flu-like symptoms such as fever, chills, muscle aches, diarrhea, upset stomach. That doesn't sound very fun. It was like the chewy granola bars, though. Yeah, these ones. Razor sharp splinters found in Quaker. Ooh, that's recent. That's not the same thing. But these bars were so good, dude. They were like covered in chocolate or whatever. And they had different flavored like chips inside of them. They were so good. And there was some chemical in them. Here, the yes, these! Wait, these ones! These ones! Oh! Hold up, I gotta show y'all this on screen. These are so good. I don't remember if these were the ones or not. They might have been. These granola bars are so good. I need to show this to you guys. I'm sorry, I'm on Amazon right now. These are so good. They're so good. Why are you not... These are so good, dude. The chewy dips granola, they're so good. The peanut butter ones, Oh, it's a granola bar. It's chocolate around the outside, and then there's a layer of peanut butter on top, and then the granola bar underneath. It's so, dude, it's so good. These are literally the goated granola bars, bro. And there were like different flavors of them too. Hold up, let me find them. There were like different flavors too. I swear there was like a caramel one or something, or am I tripping? Look at that. There's a birthday party flavor. The ones I always got were either the chocolate chip ones or the peanut butter ones, I think. Look at that. Summer night s'mores. Bro, look at these. Wasn't there a cookies and cream one, or am I tripping? Here we are. Yeah, cookies and cream right here. I wasn't lying. But yeah, the one I always got in my lunch was the peanut butter one. Bro, so fire. So fire. So good. Literally one of the best parts of the lunch. Take 2 Quaker Chewies bar boxes right here. For pure vibes, I have to take the peanut butter. And I can't make any of the other ones out. Oh, these were so good. I miss these. These were like, honestly, high-key one of the best parts of lunch. Because like normally I'd look at a granola bar and I'd be like, oh, it's a granola bar. But these things were so good, bro. The peanut butter ones hit so hard. Honestly. So good. So good. Such a good product. Probably got mad sugar in it, but like, who cares? Tasted good. Got me to eat granola. It's only a couple times I've eaten something resembling granola in my life. One of them was because it was physically all there was to eat out in the woods. 2 months ago. It was you eat oatmeal or you don't eat. So I ate the oatmeal. To be fair, when I added the hot chocolate dust to it, and then I added water, it tasted pretty good. But yeah, those were the W granola bars. And I feel like I still didn't eat them though. Like a lot of the time I just didn't eat them. So I was like, alright, ham sandwich, that's getting eaten. We got the fruit that I probably should eat. Because like, it's fruit. And it's healthy. So you should probably eat it. But hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. But yeah. W granola bar. Confirmed. W snack. In general. Ugh. I feel like Lunchables were mad overrated. Mainly because I ate basically the equivalent of a pizza Lunchable while I was in the wilderness. And it wasn't that great. It was basically just pita bread. Like a piece of like pita bread with tomato sauce and like cheese. And maybe, was there pepperoni? I don't even remember. And it didn't taste that great. I feel like Lunchables were mad overrated. Like, you were cool if you had a Lunchable, but they were like mad overrated. Like, what was the good Lunchable? What was the Lunchable you got and you were like, yeah! Like, was it the pizza one? Because there ain't nothing fun about eating like a cold cracker with cold sauce, cold cheese on it. Because you know they weren't going to let you heat it up in like the microwave they had in the back of the school kitchen. They weren't going to let you do that. You had to eat your cold Lunchable. Never really had Go-Gurt, so I don't have an opinion on Go-Gurt. Never really had Lunchables either. Like, my parents, respect to them, they always made my brother and I lunch. So, more power to them. I mean, the line for pizza on Friday was something else. But, hey, I saved them a lot of money. So, I respect that. There was something that was so good about that school pizza. I don't know why. Maybe just because I was like, I spent money. I spent like no money when I was a kid. I did not spend money like at all. And then I got to like the point where I could spend money, and all of a sudden my piggy bank was empty, and I was like, crap. What do I do now? Where'd all my cash go? But it's alright. I do have like $1,500 just for general spending that I have saved up from like chores and assorted jobs. Plus, I'm pretty sure I still have some DoorDash money, like, meaning money I've made from DoorDash, not money I have to spend on DoorDash. I still have almost $300 unspent from when I worked as a DoorDash driver, plus whatever I have in PayPal, Venmo. Well, in PayPal, I probably have something. In Venmo, I have it hooked up to... What do I have it hooked up to? Actually, I might not have anything in Venmo. I don't really use Venmo that much. Like, I think I've used it, like, twice. Probably to pay Mike for lunch or something. And maybe I bought a textbook. I don't know. But that might have been... No, that was with a card. Never mind. Whatever. I really don't use Venmo. Bottom line. But yeah, I've got like $1,500 in general spending. Another $100 in savings that I get interest off of every month. Probably should move some more money in there, considering I'm spending a lot less money than I did since I don't have a car. So I'm not constantly buying gas and meals and stuff all the time, since I have the dining hall and everything, and that's all that's prepaid. But yeah. I should probably put more money in savings just so I get higher interest monthly, but whatever. Or what I could do is put all my money in savings and then just move what I need into general spending when I need it, or put all but like a set amount for like emergencies or whatever. But I really don't spend that much money. Like, I bought a sushi roll. I bought a sushi roll once. I mean, okay, my Twitch subs come out of that. My Twitch subs come off that card monthly. That's, I think, $20 a month. I think I have 4 Twitch subs. Fear, Ellie, Ollie, Garrett. I think that's... And I would do Soup and Zoe and anybody else, but I don't think any of them have affiliate. And if any of them end up switching back to YouTube, I'll probably withdraw it. And see if there's... Is there anywhere else I can get them money? Just because now 50% of it's going to Twitch. So, like, if they're not streaming on the platform, I'll find another way to get it to them. I'll buy them Nitro or something, you know? I guess that doesn't really get them money, though, so... But yeah. Actually, let me move some money into savings. Why haven't I done that sooner? You'd think I would have figured out that that's probably a smart strategy. There we go. Alright. Now all of it is in savings. So I will make a lot more. Well, it's not. Or do I get paid based off what's in there, or do I get paid based off what I spend? Let me see. Every month you get an annualized 2% reward on your average daily savings balance. And that's cash back. I spent $94 between September 1st and September 30th. On what? No, physically, on what? What have I bought? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Twitch sub, Twitch sub, Twitch sub, Twitch sub. Oh, I forgot I donated to the Sidemen charity match. I forgot I did that. That's right, I donated $20. That's the sushi roll I bought. Or no, this is just September. Never mind. That was... What was that? I don't remember what that was. Oh, that's the clipboard I bought. I bought a clipboard. I donated to the Sidemen charity match. I bought a sushi roll. I did my Twitch subs. That's right. I bought a Monte's pizza. I donated $5 to Glam. I spent $14 on snacks at Target at the very beginning of September, and then $10 on a Chipotle burrito afterwards. Okay, so like a quarter of my monthly spending came from Target and Chipotle, and a lot of it was donations or like Twitch subs and stuff. All right, so I'm moving everything into savings, and as I need money, wait, can I pay? I can't pay directly from savings, can I? I'm sorry, I'm still figuring this app out. No, I'd have to move it to spending. Alright, so I'll move it to spending when I need it. But just, the more I have in savings, the more interest I make on it. So, like, the more money I'll have in general. I just feel like that's smarter to make more money and to only put it in spending if I need to spend it. So it's not getting anything just sitting there. Hey Siri, what's 2% of 1,600? What's the exact amount I have in there? Quick calculation break. That's like $32 a month. If I keep it in there for the entire month. It's going to be less this month because I just moved a lot of that in there. Because it's the average daily balance. So if the average daily balance is going to be less than that because I just moved it in. But whatever. In the coming ones, I can make upwards of like $32 in interest. Is there a cap? I feel like there is definitely a cap somewhere. Every month you get an annualized 2% reward on your average daily saving amounts. So instead of getting like 10 to 20 cents a month, I'll be getting probably a few bucks this month, and then next month I'll be making like $30 in interest a month. assuming there's no cap on how much of that money I can actually make interest on. Which I feel like apps like this always have stuff like that in place, so they can't just shell out money to you. But hey, listen, if it's a real thing, that's great. I'm literally make money by doing nothing, which is a W in my book. Just keep it in savings. I could invest, but like, I. Someone else has commented on my subreddit post. That's nice. I also just got an ad on my. You gotta love getting ads on your own video. I mean, I don't have YouTube Premium, so I guess it makes sense. But like, you just gotta love getting ads on your own video. There's something about it that's just funny. Something about it's just funny. All right. Anyway, yay! I can make $30 a month doing nothing. That's cool. I can literally make like 32, and it's only going to keep increasing as that balance keeps increasing. So, while this month I may only make, I don't know, $10, something along those lines. A little less than $10. Just gonna keep increasing. You know, I'll make $32, and then more than it just keeps compounding. You know, and see, I shouldn't have to spend a lot of money here. Like, don't get me wrong. If I need to spend money, you know, I can move money into my savings. Like, that's fine. But, like, I shouldn't have to spend a lot of money. I'm not buying meals. I'm eating at the dining hall. I'm not buying gas. I don't have a car. I physically can't have a car on campus. You know, I'm not paying other people for meals because, again, I'm not buying meals. All of my traveling is walking. So I'm paying less. Of course, I'm also not making any money because I don't have a car, so I can't DoorDash. But I physically don't think I'd have time to do that anyway. So that's kind of like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's gonna be weird to drive a car again when I go home. I've been thinking of like how weird it's going to be to drive a car again once I get back, having not driven a car for several months. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I feel like stream has gotten very dull all of a sudden. I started talking money, and now things are all dull. But thank you for the people who are still hanging out. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. I really appreciate it. Alright. Do I launch something else? Or do I just rock with the daily buzz? I don't know. I kind of want to launch something else. If the dining hall was open, I'd go get something. But it's 1:15 in the morning, so they're definitely not. They closed at 9. So, yeah. I feel like I have to stream earlier, but I also can't because then it's going to get interrupted. I don't know. Whatever. I might just end stream, try and get a little bit extra sleep tonight. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to just take a melatonin and and just try and get some extra sleep. So I don't know. Maybe I will. But, you know, regardless, thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for the support on the shorts, by the way, this week and just in general. Some of the best videos I've ever done. In terms of view counts. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the new subs we've gained. We're almost at 1,600, so hey, if we can get there fairly soon, maybe by the end of October, we're only a few subs away, that would be cool. But thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. If there's something you want to see from me, make sure to let me know in the Discord or in the comments or whatever, and I'll see you next time.